From your experience interviewing Putin and covering the Kremlin, what's your sense of how he's likely to respond to this kind of direct pressure from the US President Donald Trump?
Well, I would say it's interesting, first of all, the way that this unfolded in terms of diplomatic theater today, because President Trump was supposed to talk to President Putin and then brief Ukrainian President leader Zelensky afterwards. And in fact, we know now that, according to the White House, that Trump spoke to Zelensky first, and then he got on the phone with President Putin, and they've been on there for more than an hour. We don't know the exact minute the call started. But I think when you look at President Putin, he's just very good at stringing Trump along, stringing the Americans along and saying, yes, he wants to end the war, but he won't end the war because the longer the fighting goes on the ground, the more the Russians are able to take territory in those four regions. And they believe that maybe towards the end of this year, the Ukrainian lines could collapse. And they'll completely occupy the four regions that they have publicly announced that they want to annex, Kherson, Lugansk, Donetsk, and Zaporizhia. And then they'll have what they want anyway. So I think that they want to go on fighting, but they don't want to anger the American administration, which has talked about more possible sanctions, stronger sanctions. And so, Putin will flatter Trump and appear not to say no to President Trump.